Hello ladies and gents, Ro here, and welcome to NOandROfilms. Today we'll be continuing our iMovie tutorials, and in this tutorial we're going to cover something more in depth that we covered in the previous tutorial, but be sure to check out the tutorial out. It's the cropping tutorial in iMovie. I'll have a link in the description for you guys for that, and there will also be another link in the description for you guys if of all my previous tutorials that I've done. It will be a playlist as well. But in this tutorial, I'm going to cover the zoom in, zoom out feature within iMovie and more in depth regarding how you can do that and go about doing that. It's going to be all through the adjustments. At the top right hand corner here you have adjustments, and then the third one over option, it's going to be the cropping. You have the fit, crop to fit, kin burns. We're going to be using the crop to fit and mostly kin burns to take effect of the actual zoom in, zoom out. If you look at the under kin burns right now, you can tell that you have this start at the very bottom here, left hand corner, and then also you have this end, and you can select which one you want to adjust by just simply clicking on that view, or just simply clicking once and it will change to a different view, and then you can adjust where it goes by, like you have a start point all the way on the outside, and then an end point, you point it at where you want it to go from here, and that means it will be zooming in from the full screen to the wherever you have the end at, and it will be zooming in with the arrow with it moving sideways just like that. So let's show an example of this right here. I don't have a really still image or still movie. Like normally you would want to, this is very common when you're recording something that's just in one area and you have a set camera in the place, and you just, or like for example like a podcast, people like to zoom in to face whoever's talking, or just focus on that person. And that's a good feature for this is by using the kin burns. So for this example, I'm actually going to create a still frame right at this point here. So I'm going to right click at that clip and go to add freeze frame. Now we have a 4-second clip here, and I'm going to delete these other clips here. So we have this still frame of 4 seconds, and I'm just using this as an example because this is how normally camera would be. It'd be in one place. So what we're going to do for this first example is we're going to create a zoom in effect right here. We'll have it zoomed in as I'm talking through this portion, and then from here it'll be zoom out back out to the entire audience. So from here, like I said, I'm going to hit Command B to cut the clip right here. 3.5 seconds, so that was just an estimate because it doesn't really tell me exactly how many seconds it's been. And now I'm going to cut right here to end the zoom, and then cut back right over here again to actually make the zoom out effect. So I'm going to first select the first clip we cut or split, and we're going to go to under adjustments, which is already open, the crop, the kin burns, and we want it to start all the way on the outside, and then we want it to slowly zoom into my face here as I'm talking and explaining. And I'm actually going to move this control out of the way, zoom in, just show my hands and me talking there. So have it zoom in. So now we have this 3.5 second zoom in effect onto me as I talk, and then it zooms back out because this one we haven't edited yet. So we're going to select the middle clip now. I'm going to go crop, and I'm going to go crop to fit. Now you can do your best judgment is basically put it back to where you think you basically edited it to. You had the zoom effect go to, because it can't be pretty accurate. You can be accurate if you have some time and you put some effort into it, but for the tutorial's sake I'm just showing you guys how to do this. And then you just hit that little checkbox to confirm that you put that in. Now you can see we have that zoom in effect, and then our entire main portion of the clip will stay at that zoom in effect as I talk. Then we need the zoom out effect back to the audience. So we're going to go back to the adjustments, selecting the third clip that we made, adjustments, the crop, and we're going to go to kin burns. This time, instead of starting on the outside, we're going to start on the inside here, because that's where the clip is at. I'm going to start from the inside as I'm already talking. I think it's right about there, and then we're going to end on the full screen. So hit that checkbox again, confirming, and then now you can see we have that start here, and then it stays at that point until it reaches the end here, and then it zooms back out to the full audience. And that's the basic of the zoom in, zoom out feature, focusing on a certain person. Then you can also just, if you don't want to include the zoom in, which actually does look nice, you can take that out, like zoom in. You can just have them start completely already zoomed in on the person that's talking or starting to talk. Let's say you're doing an intro. You want to start by zooming into that person. They do the intro and then they go back and then you do the zoom out effect to the full audience and you see everybody that's there. Now there's another cool feature that you can do here is I'm going to hit Command Z to undo that delete of this clip, and I'm going to adjust it back to its normal version. I'm going to go to fit, which is going to be, it's going to look just like this. It's just a full, so it's going to go from a full audience view, and it's going to go straight to a zoom in view. So what we're going to do is I'm going to actually split this clip, Command B, to split it to another 0.7 second clip, for example, and I'm going to actually make it a little bit longer. Go under this eye inspector, make it 2 seconds, so I can actually move it around. And what we're doing is going to create a picture-in-picture effect here. So adjustments, go to adjustments, there's a little option back all the way at the front here now. Instead of cutaway, I'm going to do picture-in-picture, but we're basically going to be performing a cutaway. So we have this split clip, this picture-in-picture clip now, and now you should be able to see it easier. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna overlay it completely over our original clip. And if you, instead of the dissolve, you're gonna go to the zoom effect, and then hit that checkbox, and then you have that zoom effect. So now you'll be able to see what we're doing here if I show you guys. So we created this full audience view, and then we have this zoomed in view. Now what you can see is if we the picture-in-picture video, we're gonna go to crop it, and we're actually gonna crop it to that actual view where I am talking. And then now you'll have this pretty cool effect to zoom in to the full audience. Let me show you here. I'll play it, and here's that effect where it zooms in. You can actually make this better so that it doesn't overlap. You don't see the background there too much, because I don't know if you noticed that you could see the clip jump back there. You can change that and stuff, but as you can see, here's the full effect. It basically, you see, it zooms in to me as I talk. So going from the full audience view, it shows this little zoom in effect, and then you have the zoomed in person, me talking. Then also you could use transitions, just basic transitions, to make that cool zoom in effect and just have it focus on one person. But other than that, you guys, that's the basics of this tutorial. Be sure to leave any comments in the comment section below, and I hope I didn't confuse you guys too much. Catch you guys in the next tutorial. Later.
Let my life be the proof of your love.